not really a problem there. It seems like budget is our biggest issue. What sort of decisions or what sort of things are we going to have to go over to help you guys reach a decision today?
You know what? I just have to take this back to another teammate and get approval since it's over what we planned.
Sure thing, sure thing. And Doug, does it seem like you're really confident with some of the technical sides of this? Would I be able to talk with both you and your teammate together today to go over this together?
Not today, but we could schedule that if you.
All right, good job.
Perfect,
Hey, Jay,
perfect.
let's press pause real quick. Good job.
Okay.
Nice work. You got a great style about you. So really nice, really engaging, like your style. But hey, let's take a quick step back. So we talked about the budget, and he said, yeah, it's higher. We budgeted 20. And when you heard, what really got me perked up is, what did I say earlier on the call? You are what? Starts with an E.
I missed half the call. I had some problems to take care in the office.
After an E, there's an X and then a P. Getting there?
Expert.
Expert, right? And he's clearly not an expert, right? And so I love the way you asked the question about how confident is he in getting somebody else who can do it for a certain price. I love that. So I think that was really fantastic. But really, you teed yourself up in a nice way to say, so there's a couple of options here, right? Option A is you go with somebody else, but the risks are they don't do it right the first time. We work with clients all the time, and there's a lot of reoccurring issues that come back to us because they work with somebody who is not really as experienced. They don't really get out in front of it, and they're just kind of reacting, and they're putting Band-Aids on stuff, but not getting to the cause of the problem. And so I'm looking at long-term costs for you guys, and it's actually going to save you so much more money. In fact, you save on average of 30 to 60%. I'm just throwing a number out because 68% of statistics are made up. But you say of mitigated future costs because of an aggressive, proactive plan. That's what this is about. I don't want you guys to just patch a hole and then it spouts on you again. And that, Doug, I know you guys aren't that experienced with this. That's what we're trying to do because we have a track record of making roofs last longer. And when we do that, it actually saves you so much money. And it extends the life of your roof. You don't have to re-roof as soon. You don't have to come up with that capital expenditure as early as you wanted. And that helps you maintain this building, allow costs in your budget to proactively maintain other things, keep these tenants happy, and the part over there with the warehouse, that equipment dry. And that's what's going to help you guys really succeed. Does that sound like it's something that you would agree with here, Doug?
Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Sounds
for sure. And Doug, I think that if we did that together and your boss or your board comes to you and says that's expensive, and you said, and you were going to save them probably tens, potentially hundreds of thousands of future costs that they would have had this done earlier, do you think they would think you're a superhero, or do you think they'd be frustrated with you?
Yeah, I mean, when you say it that way, they would definitely understand. Maybe you could explain that to them better.
For sure. And I think we could do that together as we get started. But ultimately now you, in this situation, are starting to just get educated on how to choose a contractor. That's what we want to do, is just be informational for you and help you make a great decision. So why don't we do this? Why don't we get started, get you on the schedule. We'll set up a pre-project planning meeting. We'll get everybody involved, and we can just kind of move forward and make sure everybody's in a good spot.
Let's do it.